this is Ethan's section of the alpha release video demo. First question, describe the real-world problem that the project is meant to solve. The project is simply meant to provide a tailored way for students, individuals, to learn math. Tailored as in, we are going to assess the skills, the strengths, and weaknesses of each individual and provide content accordingly to their specific needs. Second question, identify the use cases that have been implemented so far in the project. So I'm going to focus on the two main summary use cases that I've implemented in the code. And that's going to be the initial assessment and the customization of content. So what's the initial assessment? Initial assessment means when a user first steps into the app and we have zero information on them, we need to make them write a quiz, and we're going to take that information and spit out a classification of a difficulty level. So I'm actually going to do that right now. So first things first, let me go over here. I'm currently logged in as user number 27. So you can see they already wrote, this is the initial assessment complete table, and it says true. So I'm just going to set this to false, which means the next quiz we run will be considered an initial assessment by the system. So let's go back here and let's do a quiz. So again, this is going to be considered an initial assessment. Let's just start the quiz and run through it really quick. Okay, so my score is 4 to 5. So with the initial assessment, what that means is whatever information I just gave them on my skills, they're going to give me a difficulty level. So if I go back here, I want to look at my difficulty level. So user number 27. If I refresh this, these are the numbers we're focused on here. If I refresh this, these are all going to change to whatever difficulty I just got classified at. Okay, so I got classified at difficulty level 3, which is the maximum. So basically that's what the initial assessment does. It's not really shown so much in the UI, but we do it in the backend where we classify them at a difficulty. So the next use case is going to be customization of content. What does that mean? It means we need to customize the kind of questions they see based on their skills. So if I actually go ahead and run another quiz right now, we should see that because we got assigned a difficulty level 3, which is the maximum, the questions will be harder. So let's do this. You can see actually this bar is all the way full for maximum difficulty. Let's start. So again, I'm just going to fly through these, but you can see the questions are different and they're supposedly harder. They are harder. And then, okay, so my score is 1 out of 5. That's not good. Okay, so what does customization of content mean in this context? What this means is because I just did really poorly, it better give me some easier questions next time. So if we go back to here and see our difficulty levels, they were 3 for maximum difficulty. I don't think I deserve to be here based on that result. So if I refresh this, you can see we are now placed at a difficulty level 3 for this particular question and 2 for the rest. So that's what customization of content means. Every time user completes a quiz, look at it, analyze what do they do well, what do they do poorly, and then this is preparing for their next quiz. This is what we want their difficulties to look like on the next quiz that we do. So let's go back to the assignment questions. As use cases are demonstrated, describe how they form a comprehensive solution. So obviously, a comprehensive solution to the idea of tailoring users' learning experiences to their needs is by focusing on their results and updating their progress accordingly and changing the difficulty of the content they need to see accordingly. And lastly, if any of the use cases presented are incomplete, describe what remains to be completed. So these use cases are functional, but I wouldn't say they're complete. Specifically, the initial assessment, the classification was written in a non-scalable way, and that needs to be changed. However, it is still classifying as I demonstrate here. But that's about it.